Boy, oh boy, was today a very hard day. Um, sorry, I didn't do my introduction. I'm Mason. I'm a freshman in high school. Um, I'm going to high school for a CTE in carpentry, maybe automotive too. Um, that's all there is to it. I'm gonna tell you about my experience. Yeah. um, I'm gonna tell you stuff that happens I'm gonna tell you stuff that happens like to me so that you can dodge them, or like I'm basically just gonna like give you my trial and error so that you can go off of it from from there. So I can help you out for when you go to high school. Or if you're already graduated, then I don't you can continue watching this video. I'm not gonna stop you, but it's no benefit for you. Um but yeah, so basically, funny story. I couldn't sleep, so I couldn't sleep, so I got interested in cars just randomly. I'm like, damn, I should learn about cars. Um, so I'm like, I don't know how an engine works. I also didn't know the difference between an engine and a transmission. So I'm like, what's the difference? I go onto YouTube. I I don't know who I watched. Let me check real quick, cause he did a great job explaining. I will tell you that. It was Autosphere. Um, it's like how to speed cars. That's what the thumbnail says. Um, hold on one sec. But yeah, I just got interested in cars, and I'm like, damn, I could like I could like go off of my future to this. Like I could, cause something I want to be is someone who knows like what they're doing when they have to fix something. Like I want to be a handyman, but not a handyman for a job, you know? But yeah, so I'm up literally almost all night. I think I got like a good 2 hours of sleep from like 10 to 12 or 12 to 2. I don't know. Um, and then I start researching on cars. I'm just watching videos of like what the engine does. I learned a lot too in just that like 15 minutes, how the pistons work. Um, like I was about to say transmission, traction control, ABS, all that. Also learned some tips on driving, which I'm not there yet, but it's just good to know. Anyways, research on cars. Um, a few hours later, I start getting ready. It's a good five in the morning. Um, this mic isn't all that good, but it works. It's 5 in the morning. Start getting ready, right? Took a shower the night before, so last night. Um, My hair wasn't ready for today. As you can see, it's chopped. It's looking kind of goofy. But yeah. So got got ready. First, I went downstairs, fed the dogs, let them outside. Got breakfast. Didn't really like the muffin. It was like wet or like soggy. I wasn't really having it. Threw it away. Got a granola bar, the strawberry granola bars. It's pretty good. Um, Then I got my stuff on, put all my like cologne, deodorant on, put on my chain. It's very thin, but you can kind of see it. But put on my chain, all that accessories. Um, and then I FaceTime my friends to be like, hey, guess what? We're in high school now. We gotta lock in. So I called my buddy Armando. You see him in a few of my videos. And I called my buddy Chase. Boy, I didn't think. I thought it was gonna be like super super hard, but this is only the first day, so I don't know all about it. Um, but yeah, forgot what I was saying. Um, right, the calls. After that, I'm like heading down to the driveway to get picked up by the bus. It was like the worst, cause first day, super cold. You could literally see your breath. Um, and today it was 80 degrees when we got out of school. Um, but everything just shaked on my desk. But I get down to the driveway. We waited for 30 minutes. You're supposed to be down there for like 10 minutes early. Just in case, like, if like I don't know, just in case, like, better to be early. They didn't come. They didn't come. It was probably like 7 to 7:10, which you're supposed to be there around 7 to 7:30, and then the next 20 minutes you just hang out. Like, you could just hang out, play outside or something. Chill, wait for the day to start. But um I had to get dropped off, and my mom has been like fighting for a bus stop and a bus pickup, and well, I'll tell you after. The ride there, it was like good vibes. Like it's like the feeling when you're about to go on a vacation. Um, my mom's like, guess what? You're in high school, and she's like, you gotta make the most of it. Um, then we arrive there. She gives me a quick test to know what bus I'm on, to know where to get dropped off, call her if anything happens, like stuff like that. We go in. It was pretty confusing because if you're in middle school, you'll probably understand what I'm saying. But first, we have advisory where you just hang out in your homeroom. Then it's your first two classes. I'm talking about my middle school schedule. For From what I remember, it's your advisory, your first. I think it was your first class, and then your special class. Like I did woodworking for my special class, and I also had Spanish. I don't know if it was the first class, then the UA, it's what it's called, Unified Arts. I don't know if it was the first or the second class, or first if we had one class until the UA, or the second until the UA, but whatever. Then it was a few more classes, lunch, um, the next UA, and then your last class, and then you got out. But this schedule, it for me, it's physics. Um, I don't know what was after, but it was physics, another class, and then advisory. So then after two classes, you'd go to your homeroom and chill for like 20 minutes. I think I have like a really good homeroom teacher because she's cheesy. Sure, she makes cringy jokes and all that, but like she's pretty chill. Like she's not all that strict. Um, Oh my, gotta give some credit to Mr. C. Um, he's probably gonna be my te- favorite teacher. Um, I'm sorry to the teachers that I don't even think they're gonna watch this, but to the teachers that are watching this video, I'm sorry, but you're still on like the second your second favorite, right? You're not the last option, Miss Lehman. You're not the last option, but you're the second. So it's best, second, Miss Lehman. If I explain to you what my experience was with Miss Lehman, you'd probably feel so bad for me. My God. But yeah. So this guy is like he's a chill teacher with reasonable rules. Like it's a computer lab, right? Um, and architectural design stuff like that. Um, we have this simple project where it's like you have this piece of paper and you have a few pieces of tape so that you can like make a structure. The tallest was like 64 inches. I think that's what he got. Then a student at my school got 48 inches, which is ti pretty tall for a piece of paper that's 12 inches tall. But yeah. So basically, excuse me. He's probably going to be the favorite teacher, but he's like he's excuse me, I need a drink. Um, he's like, I don't want drinks on the table because it's like these big monitors where they're 2 grand each, and those a good 10, 20 of them in the class, right? And then that's not even with the PCs. That's just the monitor. I don't know if it was touchscreen or not, but it had like these controls on the side. It was like a really old controller type of thing. Um, then all so like it was like a plus sign kind of desk. The center of the plus sign, it on the bottom, it was the PCs, which they were pretty beefy. They were like um probably double the size of my keyboard and like this thick. Well, thick like this, but like long. It was like this big. Um, but yeah, excuse me. Today was like so long, but alright. Credit to you, Mr. C. Probably gonna be my favorite teacher. Haven't met all of the teachers, so I'm like kind of like getting to know them, you know? But right now it's Miss Rush and Mr. Colburn at the best because they're like the best. And then all my other teachers, second level, immediately. Y'all are actually really, really good. I actually really enjoy being in your class and learning from you. But yeah. Then it's Miss Lehman all the way at the bottom. And this is only my first day. I'm recording this at 4. Sorry, 5, almost 5 in the afternoon. I'll save that for later. But alright. So it's first 2 classes, your advisory, and then it's I don't know, a few more class. I think it's one more, maybe one more or 2 more classes. Then it's lunch. There's no calf, right? But there's this market that students use for sophomores, juniors, and seniors use. Us freshmen can't do the CTEs or any like top activities like that. But they kind of like run the market, you know. It's like a store. I might try and get into that because I'm an entrepreneur myself. I've always been trying to sell stuff at school, like candies and stuff. Um, Candies, snacks, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was. Bruh, you for reals? All right, but like, what was I saying? Right, the lunch. There was like this cafe kind of thing. It was like a room. So like the main entrance, you walk in. There's this big screen. It tells you what day it is. Not like what day it is, like what type of day it's called. Blue days and white days. Blue days, it's just like one class is swaps, like it just flip flops, you know. But yeah. I'm like so sore from today. Like it's not even funny. There's no stairs, luckily. It's all one floor, but there are like ramps, you know. I'm exhausted. I'll tell you that. Um, but the lunch, it has a few vending machines around the school. Um, I sat at lunch alone. Yes, it was quite depressing, but got through it. I didn't know where all my friends were. I didn't get to see them. I walked around, didn't see it. Like my friends were spread out into different friend groups, you know. Um, I have a few friend groups, but whatever. Um, sorry, I just need a minute. Like I want to go to sleep, but I also want to film this. Damn, 15 minutes already. But the lunch, right? You can go anywhere. You could probably like have lunch with a teacher or something, you know. Probably like I don't know, go outside and have lunch. I don't know if you could do that, but I'll ask. I'm gonna ask. Um, but my God, was today stressful. Um, After that, it was, I think it was Discovery then Learning Lab. Yeah, Discovery then Learning Lab. Discovery is where you get to explore the CTEs. If you didn't know, it's career technical education or career training education, something like that. It's like the trades, so like cosmetology, carpentry, plumbing, HVAC, electrician, I don't know, something like that. Um, there's fire, like the thing that firemen go through. Um, Fire department thingies. Feel so bad saying it like that. Um, there's like aviation. There's what's it called? Forgot what it was, but you get the gist. It's like so many trades. It's insane. Even if like I didn't like carpentry, I could go to automotive, which I think I'm gonna be interested in. And I overheard a conversation which someone said, you can take multiple CTEs. So I'm planning on doing carpentry and automotive, but I also want to do like the HVAC, plumbing, electricianity, you know what I'm saying? Those things. And I think I'm gonna max that. Like I just want to know how to fix things when I need to, and I want to know how to do it properly without blowing up my house. You know, that's Discovery. For Discovery we had, I don't know if it's like one day you have this and the other you have that, but today we had Mr. C's class. He just explained to us what we were doing in there. It's like a computer lab, computer science type of thing. Um, oh, It's gaming. That's the one I was thinking about. There's like video game design or something, but it's like a really good school. I love the school. Then they kept talking. Sorry, not even talking, yapping and just annoying us with the cell phone policy. Um, there's a law where you can't have cell phones out, but you can have it like on you. It could be in your bag. It could be like in your pocket, but your teachers don't recommend it because you can just easily take it out, check the time, and boom, it's gone. Your teachers take it if they see it. You know, I turned mine off, played it safe, and I just put in my bag, brought my AirPods so that I could listen to music on the way back, and I'm glad I did. Otherwise, it would have been so boring. Cause we'll get there. I keep lecturing about the bus part, but the bus home part. But yeah. Then it's learning lab. I set up my binder. My parents they put the folders upside down. They did it this morning. We went last minute shopping. Wasn't the best. But yeah. Whew. Today was literally insane. After that it is humanities, I think. No, it was health and then humanities. Health, I was so exhausted that I literally took a nap. I'm sorry, Mom and Jeremy, if you're watching this, but I could not, it is a big adjustment for me. I'm running around all day. So I went into the wrong class multiple times. I went into biology instead of physics. I went into video game production instead of um Mr. C's class. Um, oh, but yeah, you get the gist. Um, but it was learning lab, then humanities. Humanities, it's a combined class of civics, world history, and one more. Um, it's 2.5, 2.2.5 credits for that class. It's English, world world history, and civics. Um, you have to take an English class all 4 years so that you're not like ice cream me, you know? Like you gotta be up to date with the English. They lectured us on that, and then they lectured us on how um AI is literally taking over the world. Um, how AI is taking jobs and stuff, but yeah, it's gonna be tough for me to get a job because AI is taking the jobs. Which all that's gonna be left is like streaming or because I'm not popular, I'm not monetized, so I don't have a job yet. But that's how it's going. Um, after that, the bell rings for the CTE students. We're doing this worksheet where we have to follow along with the video and then write down what the sentences say. It's like, um, the Druids annihilated the Romans, or why was Jesus crucified, or the video has the answers. You just have to pay attention and write them down. Um, but yeah, after that, the bell rings for the CTE students, which is again sophomore, junior, and senior. Not us. Everyone starts patching up, thinking that we're good. We're good to go, right? Nope. They're like, nope, sit down. They were trying to rude about it. But I get it. First day, gotta get to know it. But yeah. 5 minutes later, we leave. Um, a few of my friends are on the bus. One of my buddies missed it. Yeah, TL, I hope you got home. um, but yeah. I also got to see. So I'll tell you. I'll tell you about it. So now it's the bus situation. Whew. This was like so long and so stressful. It's gonna be a pain trying to talk about it too. So basically, you walk out. So my school, it's right next to the school where all the buses go. So it's my school right here, and then the school where all the buses are. So I walked out, or if yeah, school that has all the buses over here, and then my school's right here. So we walked out, and then there's this curve, and then there's this little like split. That's where the cars go for like side entrance pickup, quick pickup. Then then once I crossed that, well, I was following these guys, three guys. I don't know what their names were. I just recognized one of them. I'm not good with names. Got to meet up with an old buddy too. His name was Julius. Went to elementary and middle school with him. Um, he's a good guy. But yeah, um, I saw a lot of people I wasn't expecting to go there too. That's a big thing. There was some people who like didn't try as hard in middle school, which it's probably gonna affect them now because they're not gonna be able to choose their courses. Whatever. Bus situation. You have to go cross a split. There was cars turning, but these guys just kept going. I'm like, dude, there's cars coming. But I waited, and then I went playing it safe. And then the busy intersection, which actually someone got hit by a car in this intersection. A student got hit by a car. They were okay. They didn't suffer crazy injuries. It was probably like a bruise or something. Um they didn't get like slammed into. They got like bumped because the driver was probably idling. I don't know the full story, so I'm not trying to like mix it up with you. But yeah. So you have to. So it's an intersection, four ways, right? Um, you have to get. So you have to cross twice, or if everybody's stopped, then you can split through, like split through the middle. But I played it safe. I took both crosswalks. So this side was stopped. Well, all of them were stopped, but I didn't know that I could go through until a buddy told me. Did that, right? This literally felt like a mile of a walk, which it was probably like a quarter, but it felt so long. Then, once we got there, I'm like calling my mom, telling her like, yo, the buses aren't here. What do I do? And then she didn't go to the school that um the buses are at, so she called my stepdad, her husband, who went to that school. Then he's like, they're supposed to be in the main entrance. They also get out at 2:47. And then mom calls me back. She's like, yo, they get out at 2:47. They um parked in the main entrance. My God. Next part is like, I'm wearing jeans, just so you know. I'm wearing like fully fully clothed, longest it can get, hoodie, jeans, um dark dark blue shoes. If you check out my if you check out my post, you'll see the back to school fit. Check it out. Also, if you have no, it's by the time you're seeing this video, it's gonna be a year later. gonna say if you have any freshman sounds that I could use for a video, let me know. But you know, it's not gonna be worth it since I'm in sophomore year. Whatever. Bus situation. I get there. I sit down with my buddy Gio, Kaylee, and Riley. Gio, he he was waiting for his football practice, and the girl next to him, so it was Gio, Kaylee, Riley. The girl next to him, Kaylee, asked me like, why am I so nonchalant? Like normally, I'm like all crazy, you know. Normally I'm running around and stuff. I'm like tired. Um, but yeah, it was a good 30 minutes until the other school other school students got out. Then I got to see a girl that I'm talking to. Um, we'll just I don't know if they want to be announced on YouTube, so I'm gonna just call them E. So E, me and her are talking. Me and her are talking. It's like we're getting to know each other. Then maybe we'll start dating, but that's for the future. We don't know that yet. Um, I've known her for a while. She doesn't like she hasn't talked to me, but I know a few things about her. She now knows a few things about me, but E, I texted her. I thought I saw her a few times. I know there was like 300 kids there. They were all compacted into this one spot, but I feel like I keep seeing her, right? So E, she she's like, how's your well I asked, how is it for you? Or like, how's your day been? Um, I'm like, mine was good. How about you? She's like, mine was good. And saying that's good to me, like that's good that your day was good, you know. And then she added on, one of my teachers was hella rude. Or actually, let me see. Um, alright, I'll just read you the text. I said, how was it? I said, mine was good. She said, mine was good, that good. I said, yup, all my teachers are chill and kind of fun. That She said, that's good. One of mine was rude, not gonna lie. I said, damn, that's gonna be a pain. She said, yeah. And then I sent a picture of a goofy guy. He's like silly. Um, and then she sent lol. She sent you here. I said yerp, like yup. Um, she said really? How long ago did you get out of school? I said like 30 minutes ago. Then she sent me a picture. That's me. Should probably listen to music because I had my right earpod in. But yeah. I was also saying hi to a trade student from Denmark. They came from Denmark to here, U.S. to do like for like I don't know the full details on it, but it's like you get to experience like here and then there. You know, like it's a trade student. Then so after I talked to her and give her a nice welcome, hello, welcome. I'm Mason, my mom's son. My mom knows your mom. They hung out once. Yeah, and then I'd go back to my friends. Um, and one of my friends is my little brother's friend's older brother, which he just started high school like me, freshman. Oh, this is so hard to like explain because it's so much. Then we wait 2 hours. 2 hours. 1.5 hours of it, I was standing in the sun waiting for my bus to come. I'm in a hoodie, jeans, and in 80-degree weather. Fahrenheit. Um, Literally felt like a stove. Or like a fire, cause you know, like the sun is right on top of us, and then the clothes don't give you any benefits, just drags you down. But yeah, we wait 2 hours for my bus to come, and then I don't know how long the others took to get there, cause bus three got here. I'm bus one, bus three got there, like an hour late. Mine got there 2 hours late. 2 hours late. I did out at 2:20. Um, did out at 2:20. Had to wait 30 minutes for the students to get out so that I could like talk to them, catch up with them. Then after I get on the bus, we have to go to another school. Wait 30 more minutes because we had to pick up the kids and drop them off, which only 3 of them got on the bus. 3 of them. It was this dude and siblings. Not his siblings, but like 2 girls. Um, 3 people dragged us through 30 minutes. Hey man, I understand you're trying to get home, but like, could you at least hurry up and get on the bus? 2 hours and 30 minutes is enough. Then I'm the 16th stop. 16th. The bus driver, she said hello when everyone got on. She's like, hello, hello, hello. I'm your bus driver. Please follow the rules. It's like no standing, be respectful, like just general rules, right? No throwing honey buns at the bus driver, from personal experience. Um, but yeah, she was pretty nice. One of my friends is like a hater, but he was like, I already don't like this bus driver. She seems like a Karen. I'm like, bruh, she said hello to you. She welcomed you onto her bus. So I'm okay. So I'm like, chill out. She's driving you home, whether you like it or not. Then my buddy gets off. So I start listening to music. I keep checking every time we stop because my mom's like, make sure they don't miss your stop or I'm gonna freak out. Because I know she had her forehead like this, like making sure that I got home safely, which I did. Um, but the bus driver kept asking where my house was, which I was like, why do you need to know where I live? And like, why do you also have to shout it out? Like, I'm like, dude, bro, like, you had to do that, but I did it. I'm like, so it's the street, and it's my house right there. First one, can't miss it. It's like this big amount of trees. I'm like, right there, it's right there. Um, she starts speeding up. I'm like, bro, it's right there. Stop. And then she stops. She rolls her. I don't know. I think she rolled her eyes. Um, I did hear a sigh. After I got off, closed the door. I like jogged across the street because it's like you have to jog across the street, right? I quickly hurried this up because it's 40 minutes. I've been recording for 40 minutes. Gee whiz. So basically, I get there. I'm like, holy crap. Today was so stressful. I was there for technically 8 hours. Today was a good day, but also a very, very stressful day. Um, the bus did not like me today. Um, missed my stop by 30 minutes late. I don't even think they came afterwards. Then they were 2 hours late after I'm standing in jeans and a hoodie. But yeah, um, it was a pain in the butt. I gotta go help my mom. I will see you in the clip of my 1 week experience. But all of that was my first day as a freshman in high school. So, see you in the next clip. Okay, so basically, I kind of forgot that I was supposed to do this video, but yeah. Oh, I have to post the other video tomorrow. I think I'm only like halfway done it. Oh, there's a lot going on. But anyways, my first week at school. So you already saw my first day at school. That was pretty exciting and all, right? Well, besides the bus part. The bus part is kind of figured out. It's less late. The second day it was another 2 hours late, and I was in the kind of the same outfit. Anyways, hold on. Let me just do this real quick. So, basically, oh, my hair is so messed up. Oh my. Oh well. It's only just 20 people. Whatever. So, my first week, it was kind of mid, cause I was actually really tired, and I think I took like a quick nap in one of my classes. I think I might have to go to bed at like 7. It's pretty hard. This mic will not like keep going up or whatever. But yeah. So basically, I don't have a script or anything. This is literally just off the top of my head. So like, bear with me. After my first day, yo, basically, bruh, alright, whatever. Yo, that's not my mouth. That's literally my eyeballs. This is actually pure rage bait, bruh. Alright, that's fine. Hope y'all can hear me. If not, DM me on Discord. Tell me what I can fix. My gain is now all the way up. I'm sorry if it's very loud. Yeah. Back to my school. So basically, we already had a test. So basically, I would show you my schedule, but it's has a lot of my information on it, like where I live, what school I go to, stuff like that. Stuff I don't want to put on the internet. So I'm gonna just say it's every day it's a blue or a white day. So tomorrow it's gonna be a white day. I actually like the white days more. I have Spanish and algebra. Today, which was a blue day, I had humanities and physics. Did not like physics. I don't like physics at all. Loki thought it would be a great class. The teacher is not very nice. Just say that. Like when I put my head down, not even like to sleep. To like I take notes, but I put my head down. So I'll literally show you, bro. Like I put my head down like this, but then I'll have my binder on my lap and I'll be taking notes. And then she's like, Mason, get up. It's not nap time in front of the whole class. Like, and I'm just like, bro, for real. But yeah, she's not all that nice. Whatever. I think I only have like 90 total days with her, so I'm chilling. We have 180 days for the whole school year. Yeah. But I like white days more since I have my cheesy Spanish teacher. I have her for advisory, Spanish, and my study hall, but it's called Learning Lab class. Also, I got to meet a ton of new people. So basically, one of my not one of my little brothers, my only little brother, he is a friend. Let's call him G. I don't know if he wants his name to be called out or anything. Let's call him G. He has his. Oh my God, he has an older brother with. I think he'll be chill with it. Named Maddox. He goes to the same school as me, so me and him, we try and connect. We exchange numbers. right? Then we meet Alex. Alex, I don't really think he'll care. Alex, he's like my type of person. Like he's high energy, and whoa, he makes some pretty good jokes, which he matches my vibe, which I actually really like because I haven't really met a person besides Armando who matches my vibe. So yeah, I got to meet some new people. Yeah. Besides that, my classes are good. I my algebra teacher, she's it. I can't really say she's mean, but she's not also all that nice. She targets the kids in the back. I'm in the front with me and Dre. I call him Tree because he calls me Apple. I don't really know, bruh. Whatever. I call him Tree just for payback for him calling me Apple. Yeah. So me and Tree, calling him Tree sounds so weird. Me and Dre, alright. We're in the front, so it's like, I'll just do this. So it's the teacher, and then the whiteboard, or the clear touch they call it, or like, it's like this really big computer. So like my computer, and then it's on wheels, so you can like move it around. It's called a clear touch. It's like right here. The teacher, a little whiteboard right here. Then it's my desk. It's in the middle front. Then there's this like long. It's like a E shape without the middle part. And that's like it's like the border of the desk. Hold on. There was a motorcycle. I didn't want to get interrupted. And then there's a middle desk. So each desk holds two people. The E-shaped desk without the middle part, it has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 12 kids total on the E. Um, Whatever. Um, just gave y'all my entire seating chart. um, but me and Dre, we're in the front, and on a good day, she'll be joking, laughing, right? Her jokes aren't all that funny. Sorry, Miss Lutz. Just don't give me a 1. I'll be chilling. Um, I'm going off the truth. Like I'm not favoriting anyone besides Mr. C, Mr. Colburn. He's probably gonna be my favorite teacher there. I haven't met all the teachers, so I don't know. But he's my favorite so far. And then Miss Rush, you're like right there. If like so Miss Rush is my advisory teacher. Um, she homeroom advisory, whatever you want to call it. My Spanish teacher. Overall, my Spanish teacher. That's what she teaches. So my schedule is looking like your first class, which is actually really weird. It's your first class and then advisory. Then it's discovery, learning lab or study hall, whatever. Then it's lunch, right? Then we have gym, but it's not. There's no gym. It's basically just like phys ed. It's yeah, that's gym, phys ed, whatever. You know what I mean. Oh, excuse me. But basically, it's like health class, but gym combined. Um, yeah, it's like walking for fitness and learning what to do and what not to do for your health, for the best of your health, whatever. I actually really like that class. Shout out to you, Mr. Gorham. You're great. Um, Besides you not letting me do some water bottle flipping. He said he's gonna make it easy for us to pass, which I hope the school district doesn't see this video, and get Mr. Gorham in trouble. Um, he said he's just gonna make us like take notes and all that. Um, Already 10 minutes, damn. He's just trying to make us take notes. He's gonna like basically just take notes, but also be like participating and like engaged, you could say. Um, but not like sleeping in this class, like it's a very easy class to pass. Oh, that's a bar. It's an easy class. Alright, whatever. Oh, I actually really like my school though. Like it's really good vibes. Um, for the first and second day, I already told you I ate lunch alone. It's quite sad. But that's because I didn't know anyone besides like the three people that used to go to my school. Which I don't. I kind of talked to them. I only really talked to Angel. Um, the others are mostly just girls. So I'm talking to someone. Um, so I'm not really trying to get into that. Um, but yeah. Um, life's been good for me. Like it's pretty good. Um, yo, I say so much. I literally just ate dinner, so I don't really know what to talk about. um, most of this video is uncut, besides like one part where my brother came into the camera, so it's gonna be long. Um, shout out to you if you stayed this part. Well, you know what I mean. Stayed this long into the video. Thank you. Um, you guys watching actually helps me a lot. Like you don't understand how much. I'm gonna show you my monetization requirements real quick, and then we'll get back to it. I think that's a little smaller. Yeah, that works. Um, YouTube Studio. Earn. Well, actually, I'm gonna just show you the watch hours I have now. Yo, my 24-hour live stream, it was probably my favorite and best live stream of all time. Besides, like, Future. I don't know if it'll get any better than this, but I streamed for 27 hours on Fortnite. Whoa. Bruh. It had like 15, it said 30 watch hours, which is a lot. Um, we had literally 1,000 messages. Whoa. Um, but yeah. Anyways, my earn or like monetization requirements, you need at least 500 subscribers. You need 3 video uploads within the last 90 days, which I'll always have. Probably never gonna quit. Um, right now I have 767 watch hours. It was at 754 this morning, so that was a big jump. Uh, and I need 3,000. Whoa, 3,000. Um, so you watching this video helps me a lot. I think you're already like giving me at least 1 hour, which like I don't know, 10 of you normally watch my videos. I wish I could get more, but yeah. I need 3,000 watch hours, so if you watch this video at the same time on 2 devices and you're right about here, you give me 2 hours even though you just spent 1 hour. Um Same thing with like 10 devices. If you watch this video at the same time um on 10 devices, then I would get 10 watch hours by the time you're seeing this. Right? Because my last time was 40 minutes. Yep. You'd get me like 15-ish. Um, but yeah, not 15-ish. I meant 8, 7 or 8ish, 6 or 7. All right. But back to school, right? Perfect. Um, Basically, I don't really know. I'm just really going off the top of my head. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna just end it and say like it's been going good. Like my teachers are overall pretty good. I'd rate it at like a 90%. Miss Lot can sometimes be a little mean, but we're still bonding with her, so we still gotta get to know her a little bit. Um, but yeah, I'm actually kind of excited for the school year. Hope it goes well. I will see you in the 1 month clip. Have a good rest of well, I was gonna say have a good rest of your day, but for you're just going to the next clip. I'm gonna have a good rest of my day. I hope by the time you finished it, what? Oh my! I hope by the time you're done watching this video, you will have a great and spectacular rest of your day. Goodbye. See you in the next clip. Oh, has it been 1 month, huh? So, this is the last clip of this video. Um, this is my freshman experience. 1 month. I was supposed to record this video 3 days ago, but I had plans and I'm a procrastinator, so deal with it. Anyways, so basically it feels normal. Like it doesn't feel all that different from middle school. Middle school it can be tough, but um you'll get through it. Um and it really just feels normal. Like there's nothing really different besides like there's like a lot more people in your grade. Um oh yeah, one thing. There's people trying to already date. Sure, I'm talking to someone, sure. Um but I've known them for a while and I've been talking to them, but within the first month and you're already dating and you barely know the person, I don't know. You do you, but it's wild. One thing that I really like about my school is that it's filled with people like me. People who like to learn hands-on, and my entire school is um it gives you like practice for like the actual world, real world experience. I go for carpentry and maybe automotive too. Um, yeah. Um, I mean, like, there's nothing else for me to say besides it feels normal, because it really does feel normal. Um, there's like there's like 8 kids that used to go to my middle school that go to the school I'm at now, and then the rest of the 91 students, because there's only 100 kids per grade. Um, and I was supposed to go to bed. It's been a long 2 days of Monday and Tuesday, but whatever. Back to it. Yeah, not. It's like the same size as a middle school. Like middle school is typically 100 to 500 students, and same thing with my high school. My high school is a smaller high school. Um, It's right next to a bigger high school that holds 3,000 students. Mine holds 400, so I'm lucky to be one of the 100 that got in, thankfully. Also, if you're looking to get accepted into a high school, you need to do very good in your eighth grade. I think I ended off with like A's and B's, which I never get. So that's mainly the reason why I got in. Um, you're gonna want to get really good grades. Also, um, brain fart. I forgot what I was about to say. Hold on, I'm gonna just stop recording and then when I think of it again, I'll just continue recording. Okay, I'm gonna just be honest with you, it didn't come back to my head. Um, I'm gonna just wing it. So, yeah. Um, yeah, there's basically like people just like me that like to learn hands-on because like doing paperwork I just hate doing. Which there are some teachers that do that, but it's an enjoyable class besides physics. Um, I remember the last few clips we had bus situations. The bus situation is all figured out. Um, I get picked up and dropped off. Sometimes they're late for getting dropped off, which I like, so I can spend more time with people. Um, before I hop on an hour-long bus. But yeah, um, forgot what I was gonna say. It's been such a long day. Um, yeah, like there's nothing else for me really to say, cause it's it really just feels normal. Like another year, like it feels the same. I don't know, but there is a lot more work that you do have to do. Um, my school it goes off of a schedule. Like this day I'll have math, the next I'll have physics, and then math, physics, math, physics. Every other day. Um, therefore, you have to do two times the work since you skipped a day, which can be tiring. But the really, really good thing is that there's no due date for anything, since it's a school where you have to finish with a 3. 3 is a 75%, 4 is a 100, 1 is a 25, 2 is a 50. Um, and if you don't get a 3, then you have to redo it. But yeah, there's no due date for anything. My math, not my math teacher. Oh yeah, my math teacher quit. Not because of the students. She tried to do it last year over the summer, but they kept her a little longer. I'm glad she's gone. She could be annoying. I don't think she liked me either, but she could be annoying. And Miss Lots, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but I hope you enjoy your next job because I think you're gonna like it way more than you would for high schoolers. Um, we had a sub yesterday since yesterday I had math and today I had physics. Um, it's called White Days and Blue Days. Today was a blue day, so tomorrow it's a white day. Um, the schedule is really easy to figure out. Um, unless you're in like a really big school, then I have I know someone who goes to like the 3,000 populated school, and she said that it's like her class is in the 100 wing, and then it's all the way across the school in the 800 wing. So what I'm thinking what the 100 wings are is like each wing will have the rooms within the number of hundreds. So like wing 400 will have 400 to 499 of rooms. Room numbers. Yawn. But yeah, it really just feels the same. Like the first clip I yapped for 40 minutes, right? Yeah, 40 minutes. Um, that was mainly the bus situation. Whatever. But yeah, like it really doesn't feel different. It like I don't know how else to put it, but it feels the same. Um, like I don't really know. It really just feels the same, so I can't say much other than that. Um, but yeah, this is already a 1 hour long video, so I'm gonna just let you go. Um, let me know what your expectations are for high school, and or what you think it's gonna be like. But other than that, have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.